Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 2 of season 1 of Heartstopper. The first episode that we watched last week was such a good first episode, just in general, like the way that it introduced the characters, at least our cast of characters for now, and kind of just enough information about what's going on with each one of them and who they are and stuff like that. It was just a very, very efficient, especially with the runtime and all of that, efficient piece of storytelling. And it was also exciting to learn that this was Joe Locke's first role. That I didn't know, like his first professional acting role, and he was fantastic in that last episode. So that's impressive for like his first professional acting gig, period. I would not have expected that at all, but I'm excited to get into this. So let's get ready to hop in and see what happens next. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate and enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 2, Crush. Here we go. Oh, he plays the drums. Oh, Instagram stalking him. Aww. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. Oh.
Did you hear some hypnotic gay? This is an all-boys school. What did he expect? It's so gross. I bet he was looking at us in the changing room. I'd rather be dead than get Charlie.
Wow.
Such a loser.
Oh. Oh. Oh, the way that's making him feel and connect and all of that. Oh, now he's trying to think about how to respond to that. Oh. Hey, it's something, man. Aww. Because especially considering how he's seen how life has been for him, because I'm sure he has these feelings as well and stuff like that. And especially being like the popular rugby guy, he's probably also very afraid himself about what that might be if he ever has to go through that himself. But he wants to be there for him so much. And he knows something's wrong, but oh God, watching the bubbles come up and then just watching them float away, that is sometimes the worst. I can't watch sometimes. I can't even do anything. I will lock my screen, put it down, and then wait for something to happen. Otherwise, I'll just be staring at it, waiting for whatever to transpire. Once I see the pop-up, then I'll look. Ah, left him on red. Because
Is it cool?
Oh, he finally put it through. It was one of the messages he was going to send, but then he erased it. Let's go.
So I am.
Oh God, get out of here.
Coming out last time.
Oh, wait. Is this a flashback?
I was really brave.
Yeah, okay.
You sort of just got to find out. No one was supposed to know.
Oh.
Well, you're brave for putting up with all the negativity.
I guess
So he didn't, it wasn't his choice to come out.
I'm Ben.
Oh, look at his eyes. You can see that's upsetting him. Hey, dude, he eventually got out everything that he wanted to say, that he was afraid to say. Everything, he worked it all in. He worked it all in. Thank you for being my supportive straight friend. Oh, he's like, fuck! Damn, I hope he's gonna deny that. If he ever comes near you again, I'll kick his ass. It's fine. I know you, a couple of you guys mentioned that the X thing isn't seen as flirtatious as we might consider it over here. But either way, romantic or not, like, I love that this is happening, you know? But I think there's gonna be a journey there for sure.
Well, I've noticed you haven't made many friends in your form group. I can't imagine it's easy moving schools in the middle of year 11.
I'm fine.
I could assign Tara Jones to look after you.
So you guys let me know as well that there's year 11, 12, and then 13 before you graduate. I thought it was up to 12, which would kind of match our structure a little bit. So that would put them roughly as sophomores. So there's they got 2 more roundabouts before graduation. I was lucky, man. I went to the same line of schools the entire way through, because we have like a small county district and stuff like that. So like some areas would have their kids go to our school, but my mother made a conscious decision that no matter how much we bounced around, that it was always at least within the same sphere. So I at least got to go to the same 3 sets of schools in the same town. So I'm super lucky in that way. I never had to go through any of that.
Masculine guys can be gay. And no offense, but you're not exactly the authority in working out who is and isn't gay. Bisexual people exist.
He's making valid points.
I know he's straight, he told me. So you need to get over him.
Well, he didn't quite say, he just didn't deny your statement, which was a strategic effort to figure out which is which.
How do I stop liking someone, specifically a straight guy?
A question for the ages. I thought you had a boyfriend.
No, he was horrible. This is someone else.
You know, when I was a teenager and had a crush on a straight boy, I just repressed it and suffered.
That doesn't sound very healthy.
Not at all.
This may seem obvious, but have you tried putting some space between you?
No, what? I can't do that.
Or can't or don't want to?
No.
I'm just saying.
I need realistic solutions. He's a really good friend.
I'm afraid you're just gonna have to suffer then.
I've had some friends of mine that I still don't even think to this day he really knows what he's really into. And then one friend who I know is bi, who has had a crush on me, and hey, may even still to this day, it's come up. He was very flirtatious with me a time or two. So like, I've been on the other side of that. Because, I mean, I know what it's like to crush on somebody and stuff like that doesn't feel that way at all. But this is like it's like a whole other level of complication when this is also thrown into the mix too. Kind of like what I was talking about a little bit in the first episode.
Yeah, it's a lot less stressful, apart from the whole having no friends issue.
Most people here are nice, just don't do anything Darcy says. So I'll be taking part in our lunchtime games of American football in the science corridor.
I mean, that sounds fun.
You've been friends for a long time.
Best gal pals. Since you're 7, so 5 years of hell.
Hey, progress. Slow and steady.
This is Nellie. Oh my god, she's so cute. I wish I had a dog. My parents don't like animals.
You should come around my house and meet her. Are you free on Saturday?
Hell yeah, let's go. And I'm always very wary of people that don't like animals. But what am I saying? I've got 11 cats, so...
Hi.
You just
sorry.
manifest
There you go.
out of the shadows.
Round of friends?
Taos.
No.
Are they siblings? Maybe I should have picked up on that in the first episode, but I mean, they're always in the same house, I guess. I should assume so, I guess. I don't know why some random kid would just show up in his house like that. I had keys to my buddy's house and stuff like that. Hell, I had a spare key to my girlfriend's house during high school.
Hey. Hey. This is Nelly.
Hey, Nelly.
Aww.
So adorable.
Yes, she is.
You got a haircut.
Did he?
Is it bad?
I honestly didn't even notice.
Come on, I'm in the league. Can you just let me? Can you let me?
Oh, what are they playing?
You've already won like 5 or 6 games.
Dude.
I'm going easy.
Let's go.
How are you so good at this?
You get to be good at real sports, I get to be good at fake
No,
ones.
you're just good at everything.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're a proper little nerd.
I'm not.
You're good at video games, all school subjects, playing the drums, and you are good at sports. Like, you run so fast.
That's what I was...
You know it's true. Get off me.
Get off.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna throw that out there too, but like, he might not think he's good at it, but like, he runs like a motherfucker. Holy shit, that came down out of nowhere. But him throwing him down the bed like that, God. Yeah, dude, come on. No matter how supportive your straight friend is, I feel like this would be big old green flags that maybe you might actually be misreading the situation. Cute. I love the animated snow on top of the actual snow.
Charlie seems like a lovely boy. When did you meet him?
A couple of months ago. He's in my form.
He's very different to your other friends, isn't he?
In his
You see much more
form?
reserve around him.
What is that?
Do I?
You do.
She picks up on it. Treats him a little bit different than his other mates. Oh, that actually made him kind of... He's either not figured it out or he knows, but it doesn't... I don't know. It's a hard thing to, like... Again, like, even Charlie, he didn't put that out there. It got put out there by someone else, so...
Who you texting?
Cute.
Your mum?
I love all the guys behind him. We're like, good one.
Definitely chirping someone.
Oh, this is gonna turn into a whole big deal. Oh, god damn it. He's trying to...
So, we're doing well.
Don't pretend you have any idea you know what's going on.
Which end are we supposed to be getting the ball to?
That end.
The one they're facing. I mean, I assume.
You know how I thought you were straight?
Yes.
Well, I've kind of been feeling like maybe he isn't. There's just been all these little moments of the past couple of weeks and during the half term. Obviously, like, I'm not getting my hopes up, but I just think maybe there's a chance. What?
What were you gonna say?
Nick likes a girl.
How did you know that?
Okay. I know how much you like him. I just don't want you to get hurt. So I decided to do some digging over the half term. And he said that Nick's single, but he's super interested in this girl from the girls' school. Her name's Tara Jones.
That could just be a perception. And maybe he was. Interested and going out are very different things. I know that, like, rattles, like, again, his perception, because, like, the statistics are not logistically in his favor and all that. So, like, these little signs and stuff like that. But like he said, there is bi. So, like, it's not, like, off the table. I don't know. Emergency Charlie situation.
Friend, it's my duty to remind you that sometimes people are straight. It's an unfortunate fact of life.
But we don't know if she actually likes Nick back.
Isaac,
Oh.
I've already warned you about encouraging Charlie's crushes on straight boys.
But I want to believe in romance. Elle, so there's this girl at Higgs who apparently Nick's got a crush on.
Confirmed from multiple sources.
Confirmed from multiple sources. Reports say.
God, be quiet.
Yeah, dude, jeez.
Okay.
She walked to the womb, got bombarded with intel.
Do you know a girl called Tara Jones?
It's a girl she just started hanging out with, right?
Nick Nelson. You might as well give up right now. He's the straightest person I have ever seen.
Thank you.
And I don't know Tara that well. I can't just go up to her and ask her who she fancies. And I'm too busy being the cool, mysterious new girl who everyone wants to hang out with.
It's honestly fine. I'm just being an idiot.
Look, if and only if I get the chance, I'll ask her.
Thank you.
I make no promises.
Tao?
Come on.
Group hug!
There we go. No.
Lots of great movie posters in there too. Little cinephile in there, it seems.
Darcy, vos avez un petit ami?
Oui, j'ai une petite
Oh,
amie.
This
I didn't say
conveniently
you
might
use it
work out.
feminine, so you'd be saying you have a girlfriend.
This is a coincidence.
What?
Unless that's what she meant to say.
Okay, Tara, vous avez un petit ami?
Non, je n'ai pas un petit ami.
Well, there we know that there's nothing official going on.
All right, let's move away from the boyfriend questions. Elle.
And wanted to dodge that real quick.
Hey, sorry. I'm definitely straight. Like, I only like girls.
I love these freaking dream sequences, man.
Do you want to come around my house?
I knew you. You just said it in your head. I just said it in my head. That
And
doesn't
then,
count.
I mean, again,
No,
not a sign, but
Even worse.
You're getting worse. It does matter if you said it.
she's like being a little secret agent right now.
First, but you didn't say it.
Hi.
Oh, they, ooh, now that is the pull away.
Are you two like dating?
Don't tell anyone, okay?
So that means this Tara thing is not gonna work out.
Also, hers are really soft. That's the gayest excuse I've heard.
You befriended the school lesbians.
That worked out really well.
Hey. Hey.
And now it's his turn to hang out. I can handle everything up top. The second I have to put in the foot pedal, can't do shit. I cannot get everything to work in tandem. Even playing piano and stuff, like working with the foot pedals and that, I really struggle with it. See, look how he's looking at him, man. And that... Oh. Damn it, the hardest thing about all of this is... Oh, do you see the sparks? They see the sparks? I know you saw the sparks. You fuckers have seen this shit. But... I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. We get to see this stuff with him and that Charlie is just always missing. Or not there for.
I wish I didn't have to go.
I wish I didn't either. You look so cuddly like that.
Do I?
Yeah.
No straight friend would say that. You look so cuddly. Oh. Oh, look how flustered he got too. Oh, and he's just like,
I don't think he's straight.
Ooh. Wow, what gave it away? God, she just fucking manifests. Yeah, he might just not know that though yet. Or maybe he has always, but he's just always just been closeted and stuff like that. Playing the part that's expected of him and not wanting to draw that attention, but now he's just like, I gotta.
My dad would have been so upset. And I just stood there like a ghost. Maybe I'm in the
See, and we get to watch him like fucking stalking his shit.
want me there.
This is adorable, man. As frustrating as it is too.
Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why
That got him to set up. What are you gonna do? Am I gay? Yeah, wow. BuzzFeed, obviously. God, yeah, so maybe he doesn't know. Interesting. This is so fascinating to watch all of this evolve. Like one person who confidently knows, and then the other who maybe is on the cusp of it, but in these ways that maybe they don't understand. Like the sister like was able to pick up with that right away, especially like being there and actually seeing them interact, because a lot of his friends haven't really seen how they interact in closed doors. And like the way that he talks, the way that he carries himself, like it's all there. But like even and maybe he's like conscious of it, but hasn't confronted it. Like the signs are there, but hasn't actually asked the question. And the way that Charlie also, especially I get it, man, when you have your friend group and all that kind of stuff, and you have a crush, like, and you're like, God, can you do some undercover work and just see if I have a chance? And you're just trying to like gauge your outcomes and whatnot. And again, like I said, like this whole debacle here it adds a whole other layer of uncertainty to the mix, and also risk to the mix that doesn't necessarily exist in the same way with straight relationships and stuff like that. I mean, obviously there's still stuff to worry about, a lot of the same things to worry about, but there's also just that added level of, well, I don't know that they are or they aren't. And then there's the flip side of that where it's like, okay, how would that conversation affect our friendship? We talked about that in the last episode already. I'm not going to keep beating that horse. I loved watching them navigate this. I liked actually seeing the full friend group together here and spending this time with Elle as she's finally coming out of her shell in these small ways. And hey, found the lesbian couple of the school that also isn't out, but she did just kind of stumble upon. Not that we were very good at hiding it. Anybody walking by, seeing them would have been like, But to be fair, you know, they didn't make it awkward. I've seen ladies just kind of huddle together, hold hands, cuddle, all kinds of stuff. They're straight as all hell. And maybe that's just because I was always like a band kid, choir kid. I wasn't in the band, but I was in the choir. I was in the show choir and stuff like that. So like, we were very, very close. All of us were. Like everybody in that section with the stage performers, the backstage, the band, all of it. Like we were like this one big school family, and we had like every aspect of the spectrum within our group, but everybody was just very, very close, like very, very close. Like how half of us had to change together, both on stage and behind the stage and stuff like that. So it was just like the nature of the beast with us. So like maybe my experience isn't, I don't know if that's a good one to judge with everybody else, because I think like you kind of live in a different world almost when you're when you spend a lot of your high school days, especially on the road performing and stuff like that. It's kind of a different world. My experience might not be as universal as I might think, but I'm sharing my experience. I've seen people like do similar things like that, not be lesbians or anything of the sort like that. They're just really, really close. And being a teenager is just already this just fucking whirlwind of uncertainty. A lot of my friends that I know that turned out to be gay or bi or whatever, they never really came out about it until after high school. One of which we all kind of knew. We still stood up for them all the time because people would poke fun, make fun, all kinds of stuff like that all throughout, and like take their jabs and try to do whatever. You know, it was always on the table, and but as much as everybody kind of maybe assumed or even just threw that out there trying to be slanderous or whatever they were doing, at the end of the day, when it happened, we were like, oh, yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense. And that was it. That was the conversation. That was it. It was accepted it and moved on. That's how everything was with us, you know. But a lot of that high school life was, especially living in like, not rural West Virginia. I mean, like I live in West Virginia. So like, you know, being here, like it was just for anybody that kind of felt like that. I mean, I think we had one kid who was openly gay. He got picked on all the damn time. And then learning that Charlie didn't come out of his own accord, somebody found out, and then that got out to the school, which then is how Ben came in and preyed upon him in that way. I'm going to call it preying upon him after what happened in the last episode, because yeah, at least despite how it all happened, he's got a support group here that's really strong, that really cares, that hasn't. And it seems like as much as people still talk kind of behind his back and stuff like that, it is nice to see that it hasn't like destroyed everything around him. Just depending on where you are and stuff like that, that could definitely happen. All things considered, like things are pretty okay at the moment, and this whole relationship, the way that it's evolving, it's just endearing. Because some people just don't know outright, like with Nick here. You know, he thinks he's straight, and some people do until they make the realization that maybe they're not, because they haven't entertained the idea of other, or maybe even not even found the person that lights that fire. And seeing that happen and that journey and that discovery is a lot of fun to watch, especially for the way they shoot this, the way that the music kicks in, the way that this whole thing plays. It's just so warm, so wholesome, so endearing, you know. And then we have these little setbacks, like with him with the other kids, and they're like, oh, it looks like he's texting somebody. Who's he texting? Then he gets a little self-conscious, and then he retreats because he was wanting to ask him back over to his house that same weekend after the last weekend where they hung out together. And then after that, he pulled back because he was like, shit, I don't know. What are people going to think? What do I think? What am I doing? You know, and then he starts second guessing until Charlie, he's the one that asks him instead. And then, it's really beautiful. And it breaks my heart that we don't live in a world where people are just comfortable being who they are, which is like why I love when you have people that just kind of roll with it, and that people can find these people at least where it might not be everybody, but they find someone to latch on to that is completely fine with who they are. Because at the end of the day, none of these people are harming anybody. Not at all. I just love, man. I just really, really do. Beautiful episode. Things are escalating. Things are evolving. Things are still making their way to where I expect things are going to happen. Because I love the way that this was kind of structured around it. Because while Charlie's on this side trying to figure out if he actually is straight, on the flip side of that, now Nick is trying to understand if he's gay. So it's almost like they're trying to find out the same thing from opposite ends of the same question, if that makes sense. Like they're heading in the same direction from different starting points. And I think that's kind of funny because they're on the same journey together, but they're tackling it from different angles. It's just wild to see. Like as the viewer especially. Again, like I said last episode, because we have the privilege of seeing both sides of the story and knowing things that each character doesn't know about the other. So it makes it fun to watch them kind of fumble. I mean, for some shows, sometimes that can be frustrating, when we know things and then the show just kind of still dances around the drama. I think the way that they're doing it in this still makes it a lot of fun and playful to watch them kind of fumble through all of this discovery, and the way that these two are just being pulled into this gravitational vortex. I'm really enjoying the show so far. Just these first two episodes are wildly impressive to me, especially just the experience and the perspective that it's taking, and just the feeling. Like the feel goodness of it all. You know, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to leave it there and pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoy the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gives you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Benny Sherritt, York Scott, Robert Guiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Charles, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crocker, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continued support, and everybody who's been supporting the channel along the way. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.